Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Apollo and I'm an unknown artist who dove headfirst into the crypto art marketplace without knowing what the heck I'm doing, and I'm learning a lot. So a little over a week ago, I minted my very first NFT, which was that painting right over there. It's called Fine China. I did it with the sole purpose of selling a bunch of editions, and I think that was my first mistake. Now, the reason why I say that is because I minted the token without fully understanding the whole rarity end of it, and without fully understanding the platform. Because right after I minted the token and I was about to start sharing it on social media, I started joining all of these NFT art groups on Facebook, started a Twitter and Instagram specifically for my NFT art. And although I was getting a lot of great feedback from my first NFT, nobody was buying. And I know it's only been about a week or a little over a week, and I wouldn't really expect too many people to kind of see it or notice it, since I put it on Rarible, and Rarible is kind of oversaturated with a lot of memes and stuff like that. There's great art, don't get me wrong, there's great art on Rarible, but there's a lot of memes on it. So I think I made a couple big mistakes. What I think is the biggest mistake that I made when I minted this token was that I minted 350 editions of that token, which I think kind of screwed it up a little bit. The whole thing about the NFT crypto art, selling it on the marketplace, is like the rarity. The more rare it is, the more unique it is, and I guess the value goes up, and people would want it, because if it's like a one of one, there's only one available, someone's gonna jump on it. So with having 350 editions, I think that was too much. Maybe I should have just put like 10 or even 5, but you know, there's nothing I can do about that right now. Second mistake that I made, I'm not willing to part with the painting. Now, one of the things I was looking online, I was looking on YouTube and saw on a couple of the groups was people posting about when you mint a token based off of an actual physical piece, you either, as an unlockable, you either ship the actual original painting or art piece to the buyer, or you provide a video of you destroying the painting, proving that the NFT that they have, or the NFT that they're about to buy or just bought, is a one of one, is completely unique, and it's the only one available. There was a few reasons. There was a few ways to create an unlockable for a minted art piece. The thing is that I'm not willing to part with that painting. That painting means a lot to me, because it was created during a really tough time in my life, and I needed to prove something to myself as far as me being an artist. So I think maybe I messed up, not really sure. I do see there's a couple comments on my previous video of a couple of people asking for a copy of the NFT, seeing that I was going to give away 5. Still going to give away 5. You guys will get that NFT ASAP. I just saw those comments like the past couple days, and I haven't really gotten around to sending them over to you, but I will be. So there's 3 more editions left that I'm giving away completely free. So onto some information that I've been learning on the group chats. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave a link in the description to all of the groups that I'm a part of, as well as some of the other platforms. There's Foundation. I just found out about Foundation not too long ago when people were asking for invites. So I believe the way Foundation works is that you need to be invited in order to be part of the Foundation platform. And once you sell your first piece, you receive 2 invitations to give away to 2 people. The stuff that's on Foundation is like the best of the best. It's almost like Nifty Gateway. It's kind of curated. It's really great artwork that I'm seeing on Foundation. Maker's Place is another platform where you can mint and sell your NFTs. That one also has it's almost like Nifty Gateway, and it's almost like Super Rare, where it's like an application process in order to be accepted to sell your work. So you have to actually show the work that you're looking to sell on the platform. And I was reading it, I was going over the application, and I'm like, wow, some of this stuff I don't even have ready. So when I'm ready, I'll apply for that. So one of the things I wanted to go over today is not only show you guys my newest piece that I just minted this morning, but I'm kind of going to go over some of the things that I've seen on the groups. And as a matter of fact, there is this one post that the admin of one of these art groups posted. It came from Reddit, and it's kind of showing some data. What does it take to make $100,000 on NFT? And I guess it was a study that was done, and they show links, and I'll leave the link to that Reddit post in the description box as well, so you guys can read it for yourselves. It's really insightful. It had a lot of great information. Okay, so this is digital crypto art on Facebook. This is one of the groups that I'm part of. And a few days ago, there was a post that was created by the admin. As a matter of fact, the original post was on Reddit. So basically what it is what it takes to earn 100K from NFT art, insights from crunching the data. So this is, I believe, some studies that were done with some links. The original Reddit post is right over here. And I'm not going to read the entire thing because it is kind of long. And but what I want to show you, and it actually helped me. Where is it? If I could find the chart. It gives you a chart right here, and it gives some pretty good information. Basically, right down here, and this is all on Twitter, number of Twitter followers, and then the price of the art that's being sold. And what the thread was saying was basically that the amount of followers that you have nothing to do with the amount of money that you make. And what it was showing, especially on this chart, is that people who have 2,000 or less followers, I guess these are more engaged followers, basically buy more art. So they're saying that the price range for the art is around 1.033 ETH, I believe, and I believe that's like a little over $1,800. So it kind of gave me an idea of where to price my art. As far as the fine china, it is what it is. I'm gonna leave it alone, but I'm gonna focus on my newer pieces. So that's one thing I wanted to show you guys, is this chart really helped me figure out where I should be pricing, and also the engagement of my Twitter followers. And I don't have a lot of people on Twitter, but on Instagram it's starting to grow. These art groups on Facebook, these people are really there. They're so supportive, and they're really there to help you out. If you're looking for advice on where to sell your art, or where you can sell your art free, which is one of them is mint based. OpenSea, I believe there's 2 fees, but after that there are no fees, but they take 2.5% of what you sell. So there's one more thing I'd like to show you guys today, and I really hope it helps you guys out. Now this has to do with gas. As far as minting your token and the amount of gas, I have a visualizer that was posted on one of these art groups, and it kind of gives you a visual representation of what's actually happening. And I'll leave that link in the description as well. And it's this right here. These people kind of look like South Park. That's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of South Park. But this is basically a visualizer of how jam-packed the traffic can be when it comes to minting your token. And certain times of the day, it'll be easier for you to mint your token at a lower cost. There's other times of the days where it's going to be pretty damn expensive if you're looking to mint a token. And it kind of shows you, it kind of gives you this whole visualization of how jam-packed. Look at this right now, this whole side right here. This is not my first time here, but I just want to show you guys this visualization. TXStreet is a live blockchain transaction and mempool visualizer. Each person represents a single transaction happening in real time. So all this stuff right here is happening as I'm talking to you guys. That's when you're going to be paying the highest amount for gas, when it's really jam-packed. And so this will actually help you. Let's say you want to check this visualizer right before you mint your token. See how congested the traffic is. I minted my first 3D NFT early this morning. Took me a good part of the week to create it, and most of it was just me making a bunch of mistakes, had to figure things out for myself, and I think I did pretty good on it. I'm very happy with it. It's actually my very first 3D art, my very first 3D animation. I've used Blender before, and the only reason I used Blender was to create 3D versions of my clients' logos. That's about the extent of it. There's a lot to Blender, and I was very surprised with the result when I rendered it last night and I saw the final result. I'm not going to show you guys the final result yet. I'm going to show you the entire process. Now, the beginning of it, I wasn't able to record because I totally forgot. But the rest of it, you guys can see the entire piece coming together, and I spent day and night working on it, and I'm really surprised by the result. It just came out really, really amazing. And then I minted it, and I posted it on one of the, actually all of the art groups, my Twitter, my Instagram, and I've been getting some really good feedback. So without further delay, I don't want to make this video too long. Here is my NFT. So here is the final result for Orb of Pink Dreams. Now you can see why I call it the Orb of Pink Dreams. This took me a while to create. This is the very first 3D creation I've ever created. 3D animation I've ever created, and I'm really happy with it. I rendered part of it last night and it got screwed up halfway through the render, and then I had to re-render it. This was just an ongoing learning experience for me. If you're a collector and you like things like this, it's up on Rarible and it's also on OpenSea. I'm really excited about it. And yeah, on to the next one. I'm really excited about the next one I'm going to be creating. That one is going to be a little more involved than this, and the creation process is going to be pretty intense. Now that I learned a lot about Blender and I learned how to use it, I'm going to create some really insane pieces of art that's going to be sold on the NFT crypto art market. And if you guys want to follow my journey, subscribe, click the like button, hit that bell icon, and throw down in your comments and let me know what you think about my videos or what you think about my most recent creation. I'm really proud of her. Till next time, guys. See you later.